Hi, and welcome to Humber News Update. I'm Marlon Gomez, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Here's what we're working on at this hour. Buffalo residents will be facing twin threats over the weekend. Now that the worst of the snow is over, people are worrying about the collapsing roofs and flooding. The region is still paralyzed by historic levels of snowfall. Roads are being reopened, but the governor is still telling people to stay in their homes. Officials say 30 roofs have collapsed because of the weight of the snow. There are fears even more buildings and homes may collapse when the temperatures rise and rain arrives this weekend. The city of Buffalo received as much snow in the past 3 days as it normally gets in 1 year. The city of Ferguson, Missouri is bracing for the worst as people wait for a grand jury decision expected by the end of the month. Riot police and protesters have been clashing for the last 2 nights outside the Ferguson police station. The city is nervously awaiting the decision on whether to charge the officer Darren Wilson in the death of 18-year-old Michael Brown. The August 9th killing of the black teen by a white officer led to weeks of protests that often turned violent. At least 2 protesters were arrested in the latest demonstration. Thousands of protesters are facing off with police in Mexico City's main square again. They're outraged over the suspected massacre of 43 students. With Molotov cocktails and sticks in hand, thousands of protesters took to their protest to the National Palace. Riot police beat them back and held their ground. Other parts of Mexico have been shaken by similar demonstrations. Protesters say corrupt police turned the students over to the drug lords who had them killed. Coming up in our 2 o'clock show, we have some young visitors taking over the gym for a sports career event, and the Humber Room is serving up a warm meal. In the world of sports, the Leafs bounced back with a win against Tampa Bay, and the Oakland Raiders stunned the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Buffalo Bills reschedule and relocate their Sunday matchup against the New York Jets. Turning to weather, it's sunny right now, but we're looking at rain all weekend. We'll have the details of these stories and more coming up in our 2 o'clock newscast. But for now, we leave you with this. A high-definition time-lapse shows our planet from a distance of 40,000 kilometers. This extraterrestrial video was made using pictures taken by a Russian weather satellite. That's our 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.